look at the Thailand Rob. What's going on? I have got a job contest / you can make a video and be on YouTube. Sort of, in theory. Happy 2025 to you. It's a wonderful climate controlled Nakhon Pathom. Almost 0% humidity, believe it or not, in Thailand. Cool but not cold. Even though at night it has gotten down sometimes to 17°C, which is very cold, in case you don't know Celsius. And I had an idea this year, and I ran it by the members, and I got members board approval. So I'm going to get into that later of how you can create. You can be in. You can make my video. But before we get into that, let me tell you about my trip to Ratchaburi. If you have a Harley Davidson and a car, you're gonna want to listen. Again, Happy New Year's to you. I came down here to the little mini mart where we have our conversations now, because even though we have some side traffic, yeah, but it's a nice little place for me to have a Leo with you for the new year, right? So as I was leading in talking about, if you had a big motorbike like a Harley Davidson or a Ducati or a Triumph, any one of these big motorbikes, in Bangkok and in Phuket, the traffic is so narrow and so bad, it's hard to find parking for big bikes like this. You can find them, but it's just not easy. But if you go up into the Isan or anywhere out of the metropolises, then, like example, what I'm going to show you right here, up and on the way to Ratchaburi, where you're looking at right now, if you got big bikes and you want to cruise and you like driving, this is the place that you need to be. You at least just take a tour on your bike or something, and go up there and enjoy the open road without a bunch of stoplights, limitations, and traffic. Now, mind you, I went there for New Year's Eve. The owners of the Yellow Room where I stay in Nakhon Pathom, when I come up here, they are originally from Ratchaburi. So for New Year's, they decided to go home for New Year's Eve and festivities. And even though I was trying to get away from fireworks and festivities, I ended up in the epitome of fireworks and festivities. Now, while I don't put that in this video because, one, nobody in this video spoke English, and they were all completely hammered. And I didn't want to make a video of a bunch of people with fireworks that were not speaking English, acting really, having a great time. They were having a really wonderful time. So much of a good time that I departed and went into my room and closed the door. Which brings me to a point about family that I'll get to again in a minute. What I was referring to a minute ago about the family, there's something tangibly different about families in the West, or at least in America. I can only speak as an American. I can speak of the family and the grouping of holidays. Okay, so in America, the family stays apart quite a bit, gets together on the holidays, and typically ensues in some kind of debate, fight, argument of some point, or somebody is not getting along. That's typically Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what you do, or maybe even Easter. You get together and you're like, who did this and who's that, and you owe me this, and I think you should have been there and you didn't. Why didn't you call me? That's an American family gathering. Typically, Thai people are completely different. Thai people, they get together and they have the best time. They have the best time. I personally have not seen a family have arguments that were serious. I've seen them all just get together, brothers and sisters, and which is amazing to see brothers hanging out till 3 in the morning, just chatting it up, having a good old time. The sisters hanging out, the cooking, all the food, sitting on the floor, cooking with all the food, drinking as much as you can drink, shooting up fireworks at midnight. Everyone's just happy, playing the loudest Isan music I've ever heard in my entire life. It's another reason I stayed in my room. I don't speak fluent Thai, and they were playing Isan music. If you don't know what Isan music is, come over here and hang out and go to a birthday party and stay till after midnight. You will know. I don't care where you are. If you're after midnight and it's a birthday party, it's Isan music, and you're probably going to leave after a little bit of that. I'm just saying, unless you really like some Isan music. But I find it funny that American families grow up together until, you know, the teen ages of 16 to 18, then the family, or 20, and college comes in, and then the family breaks up and goes their own way. But all in the beginning, the family stays together and then breaks up. Whereas in Thailand, it's not that way. The family doesn't stay together as a whole in the early years of childhood. The kids get usually raised by the village, the grandmother or the mom. Other people take care of it while the parents go off and make a living. Even if the parents are still together, usually the parents are not still together. Typically the children's father, this is not 100% true, but it's pretty close, that most of the time the babies, the family, the father is probably left and went on to pursue another life. And so the kids are being raised by the grandparents or the great-grandparents. And so the family in the youth is not raised the same as the West as a whole. Even in the West with divorced parents, they get bounced back and forth to the parents. It's not really the way it works over here in Thailand. So makes me think that when they get together as adults, as grown, mature adults, that they just love to hang out with each other. They love it. They absolutely love it. I cannot explain the happiness that I've experienced of seeing families get together, eat and drink, and just have, even the people that don't drink, still, it shaves years off of their face when you see them talking with each other and just having a great old time. But anyway, I was really glad to get back into the yellow room where I'm at now, back here in the Nakhon Pathom. It was a great time. It was a great experience. I probably would not choose to do that event again. I will go back to Ratchaburi, but not for a holiday. It was way too much Thai. Way too much Thai. Like Songkran, after you've been in Songkran a couple of times, usually you've had enough of the water and the buckets of ice water and you're kind of over it. Well, that's kind of me. As I'm getting older, I'm becoming the man on the porch going, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. I don't want that. What's all that music so loud over there for? What? Now, referencing back to the beginning of this video, you are going to be a part of this video. It's kind of a contest, but it's not really a contest because I might do this all year if it's successful. Maybe once a month or every 3 months or something, we'll do this. You are participating. You get to make the video. Here are the rules and the details that I need you to do. First of all, www.thailandrob.com or 22ndinthailand.com. That's the website you need to know, because what I want you to do is you make the thumbnail and I'll make the video. Let that sink in for a minute. I want you to create a video. Excuse me. I want you to create the thumbnail, and whatever you caption the thumbnail as, and with the art, the art's going to have to be monitored or edited, maybe depending on what you upload. I will make the video that corresponds with your title and your thumbnail. Now, go to thailandrob.com. Let me know in an email that you've made a picture or photo. You can send it to me. I'll give you the information on how to send it to me. I will look at the winner of the thumbnail, the most creative thumbnail, and probably the most fun thumbnail. I'll go make the video. You can title it. You can add the photos in it that you want to. You can do any kind of graphic design that you want to. And I'll show many of the entries, especially the really creative ones, in a future video. And sometimes we can take a vote. I can take a poll on YouTube and find out which video you'd rather me make as a group effort. You want me to make A or B, or A, B, or C? That'd be cool. Now, if you don't have the skills or time to make a thumbnail, which it doesn't take a lot of time, but if it's not up your alley, I understand completely. Put it in the comments down below, the title of the video that you would want to see. Example would be like, Thailand Rob goes to Japan. Thailand Rob in China. Thailand Rob eats a fish. Thailand Rob actually swimming. Oh, don't do that one. I don't need to do that one. The only drawback with putting it in the comments is typically I'm not going to know your identity. So I won't be able to give you a shout out in the future, but if you send it to me via, like I said, the website, or you send it to me in a private email, I will get it that way, and then if I choose yours, then you get the kudos. I think it's going to be a fun thing. And also, after 1,500 plus videos on YouTube, sometimes I need the inspiration to have you guys help my brain figure out what to film about next, because Ratchaburi, not much to see, was it? And now everyone's getting off work and they're walking by, and I'm scaring them a little bit with my big loud voice, so I'm going to go, and I will talk to you on the next one. Get your images sent to thailandrob.com, And by the way, NordVPN called me up the other day and said, why aren't you promoting our New Year's package? And I said, oh, I forgot. Here. So anyway, NordVPN, link is down below in the description. Get your New Year's package so they won't yell at me anymore. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys take care. See you. Bye. Get those entries in quick. Bye.